Where the hell are we now?
There's a snake in my boot.
Who said that? What the fuck? Hey guys, Nightfall here, and I'm standing in the brand new map called Toyland, which I've heard people compare to Inferno on Counter-Strike, and I'm here to just kind of give you a walkthrough of the entire map. Now, starting in the attacker spawn, there's really only two ways you can go, so let's start with the left side. You can see there's some teacups and tea kettle. It's basically like just a huge amusement park over here, but don't let all the stuff fool you, because it is not as cute as it looks. At first thought, I thought you could maybe climb up this slide, but no, you can't. The only thing you could do down here is just run around and hide. I don't know what the purpose of this section of the map is, but it's there. So once we go up the zip line, this will take you to where you would have gone had you come up through this section here. So let's go back and run through here and see what this map has in store for us. Looks like we get to Cheese World. So we're gonna go over here. You can't climb on top of the cheese. I tried. And if you go this way, this is the way towards B. So we're gonna go to site B. And you can already see there are just corners upon corners all over this map for people to hide, and you're just gonna have to check all of your corners because there's bound to be a rat somewhere. Oh look, another corner. But you can see we finally made it to site B, and this is where you would plant. Again, another corner, another corner, another corner, another wall to hide behind, another wall to hide behind, and two more corners to hide in. Now, you can jump up on top if I'm not dumb. You just can't jump up here. So you could sit up here. You could sit on top of those. You could sit on top of that. You can't go over there. Not that I'd really want to go anywhere near whatever the hell that is. But moving on towards the backside of B, going into B long. You can see there's a nice view outside of the map. And then there is a tunnel that will lead you all the way to the defender spawn. Yeah, I had the same thought, but let's go back before we get lost in defender spawn, and let's keep looking around at what else this map has in store for us. So coming back out here towards the B site, we go this way and we head towards defender spawn this way. You'll see there is a little side room here that has, guess what? Another corner and things watching you wherever you go. Let's continue making our way towards defender spawn. And now that we are back here, this is where that tunnel would take you. You can sort of climb up on these balloons. You can't really go any higher than this though. You can jump on top of this. You can jump on top of it. And if you keep going this way, this is where you get to what they call a gallery, which will take you almost directly towards the A site. But before we head over there, you can see that there is another pathway towards A. And then if you go this way, this will take you back towards the middle of the map. There's another corner that you can hide in. You can actually get on top of this and hide up here. Overall, I think it's a really interesting map. There's a weird hole right here that I don't know if this is meant to be here or not, but it's definitely good for holding angles of people swinging this wide. You can also get up here as well, and you can go inside of this little pink area here and sit in yet another corner. You can also go down there, go over here. You have a height advantage towards mid over here. And this is just a pretty expansive map. It's even got two mids. You can see on the mini map up in the top left corner, there's mid and then there's second mid. This is easily the biggest map in the game right now. Okay, you can get up here. And this is a site, and there are tons, and I mean tons of little rat holes and corners that you can sit in right here. But this is pretty much the entire Toyland map with another corner. But what's behind this door? Well, let's see if we could take it and end up somewhere else. And we are in the Duel map. That was just a cool camera trick. It is not actually a door to the Duel map, but here is the Duel map. I'm in map training right now. There is a top and a bottom. I don't want to go down bottom just yet, but you can see it's pretty just straightforward. Each side has a spawn. Each side has a staircase that goes directly up. There are 2 sections where you can drop down or climb up from the bottom. And each side also has a way down. So now let's make our way down, and let me show you now why this map is very sinister feeling. It's not just the music, it's everything else. I don't know if you guys are familiar with liminal spaces, but this gives off very, very heavy liminal space vibe, and I do not like it. Don't get me wrong, the map is great. It plays great. It flows great. It looks like it's going to be a great map if you can keep your mind off of all the weird things that have eyes that are just constantly watching you. Like these things. But I think that's enough playing around in the new map, Toyland. If you have any specific questions on it, feel free to drop them down below in the comments and I will get back to you on it. But let's go ahead and move over to the next new map called A Pep. And this one is an Outbreak map. So here we are now in the brand new Outbreak map, A Pep, and it is very, very detailed. There are tons of different little corners and stuff and rooms that you can go into. I don't play Outbreak a whole ton, but the limited time that I did play it, this kind of feels like a map that honestly wouldn't be great for it. There are little cubby holes that you can get into like this over here. So there are definitely your normal, what I would call Outbreak spots. The overall vibe, I guess, is very Outbreaky, if that's even a word. If it's not, I'm now making it a word. But it just doesn't seem like it flows like a traditional Outbreak map. But this map does have all kinds of hidden corridors and secrets that you can find in the map. And there are just different tunnel ways that could easily get you killed. Like if you're in here and you get chased down, there's really nowhere else to go. But you can see you can go all the way around here. There's a closed off wooden barricade there, which actually looks like it would lead out this way if it were to continue. As a matter of fact, you can actually see the wooden barricade through here. You can actually come outside of the, what I would call a pyramid right there. But let's go ahead and have some fun on this pretty cool jump pad that you can just constantly jump on. Now, immediately I thought, hey, this is Outbreak. People are going to try to get right there, and you can't. So sucks to suck for all you people trying to cheat the system in Outbreak. It'll push you right back in, and if you try to sit on the outside of this, it will push you all the way down. So I haven't found any cheese spots, but that doesn't mean that there aren't any, and I'm sure people will find them eventually as this map gets released. You can climb up on top of stuff, and then you can also go even further down into catacombs, I guess, but this is kind of creepy. Did that just make a noise? These things 100% just made some kind of noise, so I'm gonna get out of here because it looks like I might be next. There's a little crouch hole that you can go through here that takes you into another room full of sarcophagus and just cat mummies. Like I said, this map is really cool, really spooky. The theme of it is 100% out. Like, there is no denying that. But let's continue exploring the map here. You can take this zip line back up and you are back into this main room here. But let's go ahead and jump up here. And you can see there is a little shortcut that exits out back to the outside above where we went in before. And you can walk on these little scaffolding things. You can't go any further back out there. But yeah, that is this map in a nutshell. There is one more spot that I can show you guys. And that is if you take this tunnel down and go this way, and then come back over here, go down here. You come out here to where we were on the other side of this just shortly before, and you can take this down back to the outside. So yeah, that is APEP, the new Outbreak map. Again, if you have any specific questions about this map, leave them down below in the comments and I'll get back to you. Now, there is a third new map that everybody has started to see on the website called Suburbia. And unfortunately, I cannot show you that new map just yet, but stay tuned. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel because you won't want to miss it. I plan on dropping that video on August 21st with the launch of the brand new chapter. And believe me, you will not want to miss that video. So I know I did a lot of rambling, a lot of yapping about basically nonsense, but I hope this video served the purpose to kind of get a sneak peek at the map and what they look like. Toyland will be available exclusively in the brand new Gear Up mode, which I'll have another video on that out today as well. So make sure you check the channel for that one. Though it would be super interesting to see how that map plays out in a normal Shard Clash game. Maybe in a later update, they'll decide to add it. But until then, the only way we're going to be able to enjoy the new map Toyland is going to be in the new Gear Up mode, which I actually think that everybody is going to enjoy. But overall, let me know your thoughts on all the new maps coming with Season 2, Chapter 2 down in the comments, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.